Good afternoon. I hope everyone's well today. Nothing really important has happened today. Who am I kidding? You know what I'm going to talk about? It's about the powwow between Musk and Verage. I think it's quite funny, and either you would laugh or you would cry. I want to give my opinion on the matter and let you know why I still support reform and still support Verage. We have to realise there's a class issue in this United Kingdom, and I don't mean between the hereditary peers and the nobles and the royalty with everybody else. I mean the House of Commons, the established consensus, the conventional wisdom, the liberal paradigm that we are all forced to live under since 1997, and anybody that is looking for change in the country is usually kept out. This is specifically why people in the arts and other places in the country have problems getting into the jobs that they want. Jodie Comer and David Tennant and Christopher Eccleston and Sean Connery are some of the examples of people from the United Kingdom that have problems getting into acting because they spoke a certain way. They didn't speak with received pronunciation, and they didn't speak as they were from money or from a well-to-do area in the UK, which is why they had challenges and barriers to overcome. And it's the same in every single establishment entity in the United Kingdom. It's exactly the same. And I want to acknowledge this now. It's a two-way street. There's a bias that way, but there's a bias the other way. I have an inherent distrust of people that speak with a posh boy accent. I really do. I have an inherent feeling that they may not have my best interests at heart. Take that for what you will. I'm being honest about that. And it is a bias, and I'm very, very clear about that. There's also a bias against people if you've not been to university. You may not be educated. Again, I don't actually accept that as true. You can be very well read without going to university. Me, myself, I've been to college, so I'm college level educated, and I'm very open about that. No university education here. So you need to accept the situation we're in. You can wish it to be different. I wish it to be different, but we need to be pragmatic. Nigel is the best chance we've got at getting change in the United Kingdom. He's box office, people listen to what he says, and he has momentum on his side. So when Elon Musk, probably with the best of intentions, is looking to upset the apple cart in the UK, unlike other people that upset the apple cart in the UK, such as the rioters this summer. Now, once again, I want to state this: I do not and cannot condone violence. Some people that were put in prison for what they said online. Some people were just recording what was going on. Some people just turned up and were sent to prison, and they didn't actually partake in any violence. So no, violence is wrong and they need to be dealt with, but people were politically imprisoned by the Prime Minister. And Tommy was put in prison for showing a documentary. It was a civil matter. He's been found in contempt of court. That was a decision taken by this Labour government and the Attorney General of the UK, which is a political appointment, and he was put in prison for who he is. Not what he did, who he is. If I was found in contempt of court tomorrow, I would not be going to prison because I do not have Tommy's profile or platform. It's the fact that he upset the establishment. And I have no doubt that if Elon Musk was in the United Kingdom and he owned X and he was doing what he was doing, he would have been dealt with by the authorities by now, and they would have had him in prison or something similar, regardless of how much money he's got. That's just my opinion on that matter. So, it's all right for Elon to say what he's saying, and yes, he's probably 100% correct in what he's saying, but being pragmatic, you need to realise what we're up against here. Nigel needs to be more careful, I would say, and Reform UK needs to be more careful as well. You may not want Tommy and that lot in the political fold, as it were. So you may not want them as political allies. Do you want them as political enemies is the question. There's a distinction there that needs to be made, and I feel that you're missing nuance here. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, give me a like and subscribe. Your mileage as always may vary, I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear. I'm here to give my honest assessment and opinion on the situation we're currently in. Have a good afternoon. Enjoy your day. Thank you.